Hi everybody, this is Christy. I am the Intimate Warrior. I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, I send you love. So today I want to talk about Gemini season. We will begin this season beginning tomorrow or the 21st, depending on your time zone. And I wanted to take some time here and explain what is actually going to be taking place energetically. Gemini represents the two twins, one in which was mortal and the other is immortal. And that in itself is kind of self-explanatory. How can we incorporate an earthly existence with a very heavenly, spiritual, or a higher state of beingness into our earthly existence? You can also see this as how can we begin to truly integrate 5D living into this 3D reality. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which begins its retrograde on the 29th, but of course we are already in that shadow period. Mercury works with communication. And in order to properly communicate, we have to use our voice properly, which is associated with air, our lungs, which of course Gemini is associated or is an air sign. Mercury in itself, and I have made several videos about being the messenger of the gods. Again, in order to properly communicate, we have to be able to use the voice properly. Because we are already tapping into Mercury retrograde, communication is going to be key. Not just communication as our own voice, but technology as well. Anything that, your phones, your computers, televisions, anything that deals with communication can kind of malfunction. Maybe I have been dealing with malfunctioning, not being able to get onto websites, not being able to make my videos, the programs aren't working already. Things are becoming lost. Perhaps you are also experiencing that. Things are becoming misplaced, is what I meant to say there as well. So how can the energy for Gemini season here is really about how can we stay within the here and now moments, within this earthly existence, and incorporate the true spirit of who we are. How can we become better equipped to enhance ourselves and expand on our consciousness. We have, because of the energies that are really present, and it's not just because of the Pleiades portal. We have an eclipse. We have eclipse season. We have a lot going on that is trying to bridge us together. And here, Gemini season is kind of in the middle of it. It's helping us transition it, and so is the Pleiades portal is helping us bridge and make more internal connections, allowing the two twins, one that is mortal and one that is immortal, and how can we unify? Or how can we tap into our physical being and really integrate those higher energies to help us bridge and unify our higher selves. So being that we are dealing with a lot about communication and even bridging more of and unifying more of our higher self at this time. And of course, it's a transition here. The vocal cords or the throat may be affected here. You may have sore throats or lots of throat clearing going on. You may also be throwing up, vomiting, or even eliminating in other ways. Because we're dealing with Mercury. And although Mercury deals a lot with our communication, we have to allow that energy to rise. Mercury, as in the element here, deals with our sexual, the sexual fire, and using it properly to have proper expression or to manifest properly, to integrate successfully, to integrate our higher self successfully. We have to use Mercury, the element of Mercury, properly. So also your sexual regions here, and please don't be embarrassed about this, it happens, could be a little on fire as we are transforming again from one element to the other, in allowing this energy to rise, to properly, of course, increase our state of being and give us proper expression. And the reason why, of course, we can be vomiting or excreting in certain ways is because we are still at that integration process of purification, integration, upgrading into our higher self, and we are eliminating what no longer is serving us. So I really ask that you don't see if you are having stomach issues, if you are vomiting, if you are expelling in other ways, not to see it as anything negative, because we have to eliminate. Things are eliminated continuously to help us purify ourselves. And to give us, of course, our higher self, higher states of consciousness, a greater sense of being. We step more into love. And also, keep in mind, as a form of communication here, is definitely going to be as communication is attempting to be enhanced, because we're in this retrograde. We can be dealing a lot with the dreaded brain fog. Look, you see how I'm communicating is exactly what I am talking about. Brain fog. Also, the inability to, whenever I am having a difficult time getting my thoughts out into it in its proper expression, is not because I am not utilizing mindfulness or awareness. It is because we are dealing with proper expression and bridging and connecting a little bit more of that higher state of being. And in that type of upgrade, we can have a sense of, again, not feeling connected, feeling like we're in that brain fog, feeling as if we can't get our wording out. it doesn't mean you're falling back. It actually means the very opposite, that something is integrating within you. But if you get into that negative mindset and beat yourself up for, oh my gosh, look at me, I'm stuttering. Oh my gosh, I can't think of anything. I forgot where I put this. I can't find this. I don't know where I'm going today. I don't know how to manage my time and my schedule today. Then you get into that negative type of flow, which further disconnects you. Things are working out the way that they are supposed to. And when you step back into compassion, gratefulness, love, of course, all those beautiful emotions associated with love, what we are upgrading on, what we are integrating on is going to move out, or the process can be better understood where we are not dealing with those symptomatic issues. So I am actually dealing with a bit of a tinge in my throat. I actually did vomit this morning. No stomach issues. It just suddenly came out, and I was instantly aware of, oh, yep, this is what's going on, and here we are, and something is moving outside of me. Our dreams can be a little more vivid, even extra vivid, as they are attempting to also help us deal with what we are not dealing with in our earthly existence, our earthly life. Removing types of detachment. They could be a lot to deal with. They can be more sexual dreams, not to the form of, or I guess I should say intimacy dreams. And that could deal with the opposite sex, not because because Mercury is a very sexual energy, which is attempting to help us properly use that energy, which is what I'm trying to say here. And our dreams, of course, are going to help us also get into alignment. Or I think you guys understand what I'm talking about here. Please give me some compassion as well, as I am also dealing with this myself. So I have more information pertaining to the Pleiades portal, which I will more than likely do tomorrow, as I try to incorporate more thought in proper expression, which means I am probably going to write this out tonight, if at all possible. My life has transitioned again, and this has been flipping, flopping, changing ever since about the second week of April, where life is just changing quickly, yet slowing down. Now, I also wanted to make you aware that the Gemini season is going to be even faster, okay? Whereas Taurus season kind of slowed things down a little bit so that you can internally reflect, so that you can judge yourself at where you are and what you want, get more rest, receive more compassion for yourself, give yourself that self-care that you needed back then. Now we are transitioning to a quicker pace energy, which can be a little annoying for certain people who don't like to have a fast-paced life. It can make you, of course, become a little bit more busier than what you already are. Change can change more frequently throughout this time. And again, we are being asked, how can we transition from one state to another state and do it successfully with grace. My life just hasn't stopped, even from April. It changes and changes and changes, although I have also, because of Taurus season, slowed down to be able to internally reflect more. So I am in this definite change. My scheduling has changed, life is changing, and it's already, I know next week things are changing already on top of what is going on this week. So keep that in mind, that the change of transition here, or the transition of change, can take place more frequently. If you are unable to successfully manage it, how can you omit certain things so that you can have a better existence here? So I hope all of this makes sense for you. Please forgive me for my lack of clarity or lack of communication, proper expression there. I am, of course, doing my best and going through the same thing that a lot of us are transitioning through. And it's no big deal for myself anyway. I have fun with this. And I can't wait to get this next video out to you guys. And you guys have a great day. Please stay centered within your heart. Stay present within every single moment. Enjoy your life. Laugh. Love more. Give more to the self so that you can always give more to others. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.